quick invocation. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the opportunity to serve our community tonight. Grant us wisdom in our decisions, patience in our discussions, and a shared commitment to the good of all who call Cynthiana home. And may our work honor you and strengthen our city. Amen. Thank you. And I guess I didn't bang the gavel. So there's our. Now it's official. First item on the agenda is approval of minutes. I'll entertain a motion to approve the October 7th minutes as submitted.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Commissioner Connor,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Montgomery, Commissioner Slade,
I'll abstain, I was absent.
Commissioner Beaver,
Yes, ma'am.
Mayor Bailey.
Yes, motion carries. We've got several guests in attendance. It's a full house in here tonight, and good to see everybody. So we will jump down to the pressing business of the room, and that is the swearing in. So I'll turn it over to John.
That'll be great. Thank you, Mayor. Mr. Tussey, where did you go? Come forward. Sir.
Hey, Mayor, do we have to hire him first?
I think I have to authorize.
Right above that, it says,
I'll make that motion. So while we get him all ready, I'll entertain a motion to authorize to hire Pierce Tussey as a non-certified police officer, salary commensurate with position.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Commissioner Peoples.
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Slade,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Connor,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Matt Miller,
Yes.
Mayor Bailey.
Yes, motion carries.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Want to raise your right hand, please? I, and state your name,
I, Pierce Tussey,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and be faithful and true
and be faithful and true
to the Commonwealth of Kentucky,
to the Commonwealth of Kentucky,
so long as I continue a citizen thereof,
so long as I continue a citizen thereof,
and that I will faithfully execute,
and that I will faithfully execute
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability
the office of police officer according to law.
the office of police officer according to law.
I further solemnly swear
I further solemnly swear
that since the adoption of the present Constitution,
that since the adoption of the present Constitution,
I, being a citizen of this Commonwealth,
I, being a citizen of this Commonwealth,
have not fought a duel with deadly weapons
have not fought a duel with deadly weapons
within this Commonwealth nor out of it,
within this Commonwealth nor out of it,
nor have I sent or accepted a challenge,
nor have I sit or accepted a challenge,
nor have I acted as a second,
nor have I acted as a second,
nor aided or assisted any person,
or aided or assisted any person,
thus offending, so help me God.
thus offending, so help me God.
Pursuant to KRS Chapter 95,
Pursuing to KRS Chapter 95,
I further solemnly swear
I further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully perform
that I will faithfully perform
the duties of police officer for the city of Cynthiana, Kentucky,
the duties of police officer for Cynthiana, Kentucky,
that I possess all of the qualifications for this position,
that I possess all of the qualifications for this position,
and that I will not interfere in any election.
and that I will not interfere in any election.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, welcome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Gosh, I always forget on swearing in days.
All right, man.
Casuals can be wrinkles, shirt.
Got the sound cut off. It's okay, man. You good?
You can look at me last if you like.
We hired him when he was a recruit.
Yes.
We just got.
But we hired him full time, didn't we? Because that's not on the agenda.
Yeah, yeah. We were just saying, we got to hire the police officer.
We did not.
Yeah, he's hired. We just got to.
Real quick before we swear Mr. Jackson Yazel in. Jackson earlier this year came to us and went through the whole process of getting hired and competing against some other candidates. There were 7 other ones. Jackson and another young man were both taken for the recruit class. One didn't make it. So he went through 13 weeks of pretty good training, everything from your basic all the way through your structural firefighting stuff, and received the certificate of completion at the end of the 13 weeks. And now we just found out a few minutes ago that I'm going to put him back in class to be an EMT here in January. So he's got more schooling to go. So we're really happy. He's a good young man, and we should stick around for quite some time. So that's all I need.
So I've been on the other side of the oath, but I've not given the oath, so bear with me. So you raise your right hand. I, Jackson Yazel,
I, Jackson Yazel,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and I will be faithful and true
and I will be faithful and true
to the Commonwealth of Kentucky,
to the Commonwealth of Kentucky,
and that I will faithfully execute,
and I will faithfully execute,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
the office of firefighter for the city of Cynthiana,
the office of firefighter for the city of Cynthiana,
according to law.
according to law.
And I do further solemnly swear
And I do further solemnly swear
that since the adoption of this present Constitution,
that since the adoption of this present Constitution,
that I have not fought a duel with deadly weapons
that I have not fought a duel with deadly weapons
within this state nor out of it,
within this state nor out of it,
nor have I accepted a challenge
nor have I accepted a challenge
to fight a duel with deadly weapons,
to fight a duel with deadly weapons,
nor have I acted as a second
nor have I acted as a second
in carrying a challenge,
in carrying a challenge,
nor aided or assisted any person thus offending,
nor aided or embedded
or assisted
or assisted
any person
any person
thus offended.
that's offended.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Let's get a picture. Oh, no, not me.
Hey, Leslie, you get a picture with the guys?
Process. That's awesome.
Right, Wagner? 3 more, you agree to 2 more? Yeah, maybe, I don't know. More?
Yeah, which one? You?
Right
Okay,
here.
I got you.
Thank you. There you go.
Extra line item, just so you know. We didn't get the quote until 2 hours ago.
Y'all make me feel bored. My guys just show up, we have a list of things to do, we don't do. I look at this agenda and I look at mine, I'm just like, for God's sake, I'm just bored.
We just have to spend money.
Unless anybody else wants to watch the local wheels of government turn, everybody's free to go.
Get out while you can.
Get out while you can, 'cause I'm about to have John read an ordinance.
It's ordinance style.
So, I'll turn it back over to City Attorney Lair for the first reading of ordinance number 1681, amending established positions.
1681, is that what this is?
1681.
Ordinance number 1681, an ordinance amending ordinance number 1658 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Cynthiana, creating new positions and class titles within the Public Works Department to be known as Distribution Foreman, Distribution Operator 2, Distribution Operator 1, Distribution Trainee, Meter Reader 2, Meter Reader 1, and Meter Reader Trainee, eliminating the positions of Senior Meter Reader and Meter Reader. Be it ordained by the City Commission of the City of Cynthiana that ordinance number 1658 relating to class titles, pay grades, and salary scales for established positions for the city of Cynthiana is hereby amended so as to create new class titles and positions within the Public Works Department to be known as Distribution Foreman, Distribution Operator 2, Operator 1, Distribution Trainee, Meter Reader 2, Meter Reader 1, and Meter Reader Trainee. The duties and job descriptions for these positions will be established by municipal order. The grade of the Distribution Foreman will be grade 26, shown on Exhibit A attached here too. The grade of Distribution Operator 2 will be grade 25, shown on Exhibit A attached here too. The grade of the Distribution Operator 1 is grade 23, shown on Exhibit A. The grade of Distribution Trainee is grade 19, shown on Exhibit A. The grade of Meter Reader 2 is grade 25. The grade of Meter Reader 1 is grade 23. The grade of Meter Reader Trainee is grade 19. The positions of Senior Meter Reader and Meter Reader are eliminated. All other provisions of Ordinance 1658 relating to class titles, pay grades, and salary scales for established positions for the city of Cynthiana remain in full force and effect. The ordinance is effective upon approval, passage, and publication as required by law.
I had enough of you, John.
Y'all didn't enjoy that?
All I heard was something about reading meters.
All right, take care, we'll see you later.
See you all.
All right.
Thank you.
I will entertain a motion to approve the first reading of ordinance number 1681.
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Thank you.
Second.
Commissioner Potter,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Peoples.
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Slade,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Matt Miller,
Yes.
Mayor Daley.
Yes, motion carries. That is it for our legals. On to my report. I have two resolutions to read. They are changing the authorized official for grants that the city had received previously in James Smith's name. The first resolution is 2025-4, a resolution of the city of Cynthiana accepting the grant, approving the grant assistance agreement, authorizing the amendment of the city of Cynthiana's annual budget, and authorizing a representative to sign all related documents. Whereas the Kentucky General Assembly has appropriated funds for the infrastructure project in Senate Bill 36 of the 2021 regular session of the Kentucky General Assembly for the Cleaner Water Program. And whereas the city of Cynthiana has previously determined that it is in the public interest to acquire and construct certain facilities and improvements to the guarantees utility system, and whereas the grantee desires funding from the Kentucky Infrastructure Authority for the purpose of acquisition and construction of the project, and whereas in order to obtain a grant from the Cleaner Water Program for the program and administered by the authority, the grantee is required to enter into an assistance agreement with the authority. Now therefore be it resolved by the governing body of the city of Cynthiana as follows. Section 1. The grantee hereby accepts the grant award and approves the agreement between the grantee and the authority to provide the necessary funds to the grantee for the project. Section 2. That Isaac Daley, Mayor, is hereby designated to be the grantee's authorized official for this project and is hereby directed and empowered by the grantee to execute the agreement, related documents and agreements, and to otherwise act on behalf of the grantee in efforts to effect such grant awards. Section 3. The grantee hereby agrees and commits to include by amendment to its annual budget and audit processes the receipts and expenditures of funds subject to the agreement up to and including the date of project closeout. Section 4. That this resolution shall take effect at the earliest time provided by law. So that is the first one. Do we take votes on resolutions? This is
Not normally.
Okay. I
You
think
just
I asked that
authorize-
last week
you're
too.
just authorized to sign the resolution.
Yes. The next resolution is 2025-5, a resolution of the city of Cynthiana accepting the grant, approving the grant's assistance agreement, authorizing the amendment of the city of Cynthiana's annual budget, and authorizing a representative to sign all related documents. Whereas the Kentucky General Assembly has appropriated funds for infrastructure project in House Bill 1 of 2022 regular session of the Kentucky General Assembly for the Cleaner Water Program. And whereas the City of Cynthiana has previously determined that it is in the public interest to acquire and construct certain facilities and improvements to the grantee's utility system. And whereas the grantee desires funding from the Kentucky Infrastructure Authority for the purpose of the acquisition and construction of the project. And whereas in order to obtain a grant from the Cleaner Water Program for the project and administered by the authority, the grantee is required to enter into an assistance agreement with the authority. Now therefore be it resolved by the governing body of the City of Cynthiana as follows. Section 1. The grantee hereby accepts the grant award and approves the agreement between the grantee and authority to provide the necessary funds to the grantee for the project. Section 2. That Isaac Daly, Mayor, is hereby designated the grantee's authorized official for this project and is hereby directed and empowered by the grantee to execute the agreement, related documents and agreements, and to otherwise act on behalf of the grantee to effect such grant awards and to engage a qualified project administrator. Section 3, that the grantee hereby agrees and commits to include by amendment to its annual budget and audit processes the receipts and expenditures of funds subject to the agreement up to and including the date of the project closeout. Section 4, that this resolution shall take effect at the earliest time provided by law.
You do need to vote on these.
Okay.
Because of what they are.
So we'll
Entertain a motion.
entertain a motion
Adopt that resolution.
to adopt resolution 2025-4.
So moved.
I'll second.
Commissioner Slade?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Connor?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Peeples?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Matt Miller?
Yes.
Mayor Daley?
Yes, motion carries. And then I'll entertain a motion to accept the resolution 2025-5. Adopt the resolution 2025-5.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Slade?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Peeples?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Connor?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Matt Miller? Mayor Daley? Mayor Daley?
Yes, motion carries. Thank you. Last thing I wanted to bring up is 139 East Pike Street. My last update when we met was that we were looking to have an appraisal done on the property. I can say that an appraisal has been done, and the appraised amount for that property is $92,000. I don't know how much the rest of the commission has been thinking about how we proceed with this project and the bids, and if anybody has any feedback on that, we can have that discussion now. If not, I've had some conversations with John and maybe a suggestion on how we can move forward here.
As is, that is the appraised value of the building?
$92,000, yes. And not that I don't want to take any action tonight at all, but being that the appraisal or the bids that we received does not really equate to the appraised value, it is an option of the city that we could reject both bids that we have received, not accept either of them, and move into a negotiation with both of those bidders and move forward with hopefully a higher bid price. Now, I know that we considered this project not just surplus but also downtown revitalization. That was part of the reason that we asked for proposals on top of bids, but I think that we as the commission should be doing a due diligence to make what we can from the building, because it is surplus property and not, a garbage property.
If we reject both bids, which, is within our right to do,
Mhm.
the negotiations going further with it, would we be limited to only negotiating with those two people? Or if somebody else came in and said, hey, I'll give you $92K for it, I guess my question is, can we negotiate with anybody at that point?
That's a fair question.
It is.
Normally, that's not the way that it would be done.
Okay.
I don't know that you would be precluded from doing that. You would probably rebid it
Okay.
if you had other third parties that became interested.
Okay. Yeah, I was just
you'd
curious.
probably
Yeah.
just rebid it. Normally, the competitive negotiation is among the people that have bid, whose bids have been rejected. Although I don't know that it has to necessarily be that.
Okay, yeah. Just curious.
If you have a lot of other people showing interest, then you probably are gonna have to rebid
Just
it.
rebid it, okay. Yeah, I was just wanting to explore options, so I'm like you, we need to get what we can, so we
Yeah.
can.
Yes.
And right now, what we're doing is, going forward, is that we're making determination about what we want the place to be in terms of the time and that.
Yes, what we want the property to be developed into is part of what can be in the discussion of negotiations. That can be included in the sale contract, in the agreement with the buyer. Stipulations on time frames and what it is developed into.
Follow through, that sort of thing.
The follow-through, that's all to be included.
Now, it includes the bid price too, right? Flexibility there.
What they have submitted is a bid and a proposal and sort of a rough timeline. Now, when we agree in the negotiations, that's when we say, well, this is the timeline we want. This is what we want you to stick to if this is what you said we did. And negotiate a little bit on what their offer was as far as getting closer to that appraised value.
Okay.
If you have you talked about selling it for less than the appraised value. And it seems to me like when we put stipulations that we want this and we want it to be this, that makes it, it allows us then to take less than the appraised value. We're adding something to it. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
absolutely.
Excellent.
yes.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that we need to not accept anything but the appraised value, but I think that we have the option to sort of reject these bids as they're submitted, go into negotiations to either tighten down on their proposals or work on what their offer price is.
I mean, we can put stipulations to where it's only worth $12. You know, and so the stipulations, as soon as we put in stipulations, it allows us flexibility with regard to the appraised price.
Yes, because
And I'm speaking of ethics.
Yeah.
Well, I think part of doing the proposals with the bids is reflecting that the city has interest not just in getting a certain dollar amount, but the value of what a certain business in that building could be for the public.
Right.
Yeah, because without those stipulations, they could buy it and it could sit empty for the next 10 years.
Right, somebody could come to us with $92,000, but then they could,
They could sit there for 10 years.
Yes.
Which is not what we want.
No.
So do we need to reject, or are we gonna reject the bids?
like I said, I just wanted to make that suggestion, that's my suggestion, but we don't have to take any action, and we can, I want it to be back on the forefronts of your all's minds. We do need to, I think, move forward in some way and sort of come to a agreement on how we do move forward. So if somebody else, you leave this meeting and you think of something else, you think of another way forward, we'll entertain that as well.
Okay. Is anyone opposed to moving forward with this, as far as, what we've discussed, rejecting the current offers and going into a negotiation stage?
I feel that's necessary. I think
Right,
that's
I think
just
it's
part of the
valid.
process, and I think what we all as a group have stated that is kind of just a no-brainer to me. It's common sense almost. We got an idea of what we want. We wasn't both of them was very realistic amongst what we wanted. I think we need to go into the negotiation period.
Okay. If that's what the board wants, John, what is the motion that needs to be made, or what vote needs to be carried out to reject the bids?
did anybody make a motion yet? There's
I was
been
going
discussion,
to, but I didn't,
No,
I
there's no
wanted to
motion.
make
So
sure
there's
that
no
no one
motion
was
on the floor
opposed.
at all,
there's
so
no
the
motion.
motion would be to reject the two bids for, I forget what the address is.
139 East
Yeah.
Pike Street.
To reject the two bids for 139 Pike Street and to go into competitive negotiations. Now, if Roger wants to open it back up again, then I think you could do that by rejecting these bids and rebidding it, you know, if you're wanting to open it back up to more people.
No, I'm not saying we necessarily have to do that, because obviously we had it out there for about a month and we only had two. I was just curious if we could. We always can negotiate, and if the negotiation's sour, then we can rebid.
Yes.
I wouldn't want to do that, and, you know, that, because we're trying to expedite this and get something downtown, I wouldn't want to slow that down. I was just curious if these go nowhere, do we have that option? And you told me we can rebid it at a later date, so that's what I would do. I would just say
If
that
you
we,
negotiate with these folks and, you know, they're not interested.
then we can open it up to.
Yes,
you
we
know,
can start
You
over.
can rebid it or
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
lower
start
your
over.
price, or, you know, there's lots of different things you can do, and
Absolutely.
you're looking at job creation, you're looking at the location of the property being right next to the municipal building, so there could be things that you would like in there and things maybe that wouldn't
Yeah.
be the best to have right next door to the city building possibly. You know, there's just a lot of
Yeah.
factors that come into play.
I agree.
Would you like to make that motion?
Yeah, I'll make the motion to reject the current bids, two bids, and to move into a competitive negotiation phase,
Second.
process
On 139 East
on
Pike.
139 East Pike Street.
Commissioner Peoples?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Matt Miller?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Slade?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Connor?
Yes, ma'am.
Mayor Daley?
Yes, motion carries. I will let that be the end of my report, and we will move on to Commissioner's report. Commissioner of Public Property and Finance, Commissioner Matt Miller.
Thank you, Mayor. We have some bills to pay, so I'm making a motion that we pay the following bills. In the general fund, $63,940. In the water and sewer fund, $95,339. I put that in the form of a motion.
Second.
Second.
Roger.
Raj.
Commissioner Matt Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Slade?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Peoples?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Connor?
Yes, ma'am.
Mayor Daley?
Yes, ma'am, motion carries.
Money in the bank in the general fund, $127,531. Water and sewer fund, $430,624. And in the municipal road aid fund, $129,634. And that's all I had, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner of Police Safety, Commissioner Peoples.
Yes, thank you. And let's see here. We'll start out by, first, I would like to make a motion to authorize to use DEA asset forfeiture equitable sharing funds in the amount of $582.99 to purchase, or for purchase of a Dell laptop to be utilized by Detective Jett for his duties with the DEA task force.
I'll second.
Commissioner Peoples?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Slade?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Connor?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Matt Miller?
Yes.
Mayor Daley?
Yes, motion carries.
Thank you. Second, I would like to make a motion to authorize to use DEA asset forfeiture equitable sharing funds in the amount of $1,200 to pay the renewal for 2 stealth tracker devices from Covert Track Group utilized by the DEA task force.
I'll second it.
Commissioner Peoples?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Connor?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Slade?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Matt Miller?
Yes.
Mayor Daley?
Yes, motion carries.
Perfect. And last, and I apologize, it's not written here, but we received we got our last quote on this item about a few hours ago. So with that, the CPD is looking into getting a utility vehicle as events are only increasing in downtown Cynthiana, Kentucky. This will allow us to be able to maneuver crowds much easier than using a squad car. Secondly, we've been using or utilizing them. However, Assistant Chief Peak has been kind enough to literally donate his for the time being, and not just here. When we help other police departments out as well, he also donates them. And then someone else also, I believe, helps at sometimes. Bruce, yes, thank you, Officer Hampton. So we are now looking into getting our own, now that we have a place to store it and where it will not be damaged by sitting there when it's stored. With that, this is also going to be paid for with DEA asset forfeiture equitable sharing funds. So this is not coming out of taxpayers' dollar or pockets. Just want to make that publicly, be publicly transparent with that. All to say, I would like to make a motion to use DEA asset forfeiture equitable sharing funds in the amount of $19,270.97 to purchase a, what was it, Polaris UTV vehicle for Cynthiana Police Department.
I'll second that, if the fire department can use it. No, I'll second.
Yeah, 100%.
I know.
That's 100%.
I'll second.
Always. Thank you.
Commissioner Peoples?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Slade?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Connor?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Matt Miller?
Yes.
Mayor Daley?
Yes, motion carries.
That is the end of my report.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner of Fire Safety and Emergency Services, Commissioner Slade.
Thank you, Mayor. Under the department report tonight, something I want the people around this table to start thinking about. Took a tour of Station 2, a couple weeks ago, Chief?
Yes, sir.
We've got some issues up there. You know, we've done some work over the years, and we've put some Band-Aids on, and we've done some things, but, you know, we've got people, they're living there. And we've got some leaks, and we've got some water coming in, which is causing some issue with, you know, some mildew and some mold in certain areas, and some of the stuff is cosmetic on the inside, but there's no need fixing that until we get these leaks taken care of. And there's some drainage issues, and some of it we think we can do in-house with equipment that we have from other departments, you know, particularly yours, Commissioner Connor. But I know we haven't budgeted anything in this, but we've got to think about it, because it's every day it's getting worse. Every rain we get, there's some things that the chief and I are looking into. Like I said, some of it we're going to do in-house, which will save the city money. But don't have any answers tonight, don't have any solutions, but, you know, a lot of smart people sitting around this table and in the audience, you know. So if you can think of something, it's something we're going to have to address sooner rather than later. So I just want to put that to the front of everybody's mind, too. On to the business, though. I would like to make a motion to authorize to rescind an offer of employment to an individual as a part-time, non-certified telecommunicator.
Second.
Commissioner Slade?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Peoples?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Connor?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Matt Miller?
Yes, ma'am.
Mayor Daley?
Yes, motion carries.
And then I would like to make a motion to approve to appoint Grace Neese as a night shift lean lead, and that would be with a 50 cent hour raise. Get that clear. 50 cent, not percent.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Slade?
Yes.
Commissioner Connor?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Peoples?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Matt Miller?
Yes.
Mayor Daley?
Yes, motion carries.
Then I'd make a motion to approve to appoint Travis Campbell as a day shift lean lead with a 50 cent per hour raise also.
I second that.
Commissioner Slade?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Peoples?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Connor?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Matt Miller?
Yes, ma'am.
Mayor Daley?
Yes, motion carries.
And that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner of Public Utilities and Works, Commissioner Connor.
Simple and easy, like normal. We are really running smooth. I mean, knock on some wood. Things are really, really, really going good in Public Works as well as our water department and our wastewater. we are still taking applications for a part-time public works. Things in our water distribution are starting to move, which John read the first reading of our new resolution to do a job description there. Things are really, I'm very, very pleased with. I couldn't be more happier. Leaf pickup is going on. We sent a truck up to get the plow on it, because wintertime is right around the corner. We're trying to get ready for any kind of snow removal versus what we had last year. This will really help with alleys and the narrow streets and so forth. And other than that, Mayor, it's all we got our hand.
Thank you. I want to thank the residents that have paid their property tax at the city. We sure do appreciate that. And good plug for the part-time job at Public Works. We also do have job postings for non-certified police officer and certified police officer SRO. I also wanted to thank your department as well for their repair on Culpeper that they did this week. That was a nice job there repairing. In Country Club, I wanted to thank Chief Kendall, Officer Smoot, and Officer Hampton for completing their Kentucky Animal Care and Control Basic Animal Control Officer course. I do appreciate that and look forward to the rest of those officers completing that course as well. I will entertain any other business. Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second.
Commissioner Khanna,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Slade,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Peoples.
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Matt Miller.
Yes.
Mayor Davis.
Yes, motion carries. The meeting is adjourned.
Easy was on the choice.